Live and drink water siblings, and welcome back. We left off here at a camp with our new friend Jotun, who parts limbs, and his cadre of troll foal. And we have a quest we need to move forward in. But before we do that, I need to process some skill points and attribute points. So let's start here with our skills. We are definitely going to get proselytize. You persuade an intelligent creature to join you. And maybe we'll get inspiring presence. Seems to be good for us. I mean, really, I should probably acquire all of these skills. So let's buy proselytize. And inspiring presence. Your words embolden your companions. Okay, so that's good. There, we have 65 skill points left. So we'll get some skills later. Attribute wise, we're going to get ego. We're just going to stack ego. Here we go. What you understood to be the psychic sea was only a pond. There are other watchers now, countless in number, beyond the gulf of materiality. Points of light glimmer in all directions. But what are directions on a space that cannot be ordered? All you know now is of an ether vaster than the very mathematics that describe it. And you are not, nor will you ever be again, alone. And now I have 31 ego. Cool. And I also have 7 mutation points that I can use to either level up my current skills or buy new mutations. I think I'm going to buy a new mutation and see what we get. So I'm going to spend 4 of my points here. Okay, so I have 3 choices. Burgeoning. You cause plants to spontaneously grow in a nearby area, hindering your enemies. Light manipulation. You manipulate light to your advantage. You produce ambient light within a radius of 4. You may focus the light into a laser beam, temporarily reducing your radius by 1. Or space-time vortex. You sunder space-time, sending things nearby, careening through a tear in the cosmic fabric. Light manipulation is a good one. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to take that. So that means I won't need to carry a torch so much. And I'm going to save until I can buy another mutation. Cool. Let's look at our inventory. And we are pretty close to being over encumbered. I need to process all of my loot, sell it all off, and see what I can buy. I don't have good armor, and what I currently have is dirty. Okay, let's take a moment and wash off all of the gunk. Clean all your items. You clean the stains from your items. Very good. No, I'm all clean. Okay. I'm going to leave Yotan there for now and pick him back up later. First, let's talk to Maffeo and see about selling some stuff. I don't need that. And I have some junk items here. Battle axe. I'm gonna keep these carbide items, those are generally good. Oh, I've mixed up the inventories here. I'm buying. That was my fault. I thought this was... I misread the inventory screen a little bit. This is my inventory. So I have all of these cybernetic implants. I'm gonna buy back my copper and trade it for cybernetic. I'm gonna keep my food, sell my torches. And what else? Does he have anything of value for me? Spectacles. Protection against visual flash effects. That's cool. Nothing here is of much interest to me. Maybe I'll grab one of these weapons. What do I have in terms of weapons? Nothing, it seems like. Okay. I'm gonna hold, just trade off what I've decided to trade off here. Thank you for that. What is taking the most weight on me? Well, all of my water, of course. And these artifacts. Ah, yes, I still have some... Oh, bounding boots. Some clever tinker has fused a spring-loaded tendon around each boot to mimic the gait of a large sprinting bird. So, the bounding boots are actually really nice. I'm going to equip them. It gives me movement speed and lets me sprint faster. Let's examine these. Blaze injector. Ooh, a love injector. Excellent. That's going to be really valuable. Hulk honey. Less valuable for me, but that's okay. Okay. I'm going to equip the carbide gauntlets. That will be good. Anything else? I have so many injectors, wow. Okay. I think that's good. I need to get rid of the heavy things. Is there anyone else here that will trade with me? Q-Girl, I think. Will. Yes. Q-Girl has some good trade goods here. Nano weave vest. Oh, that's really nice. I want that. I'm gonna buy that. that, and that, and see what I can trade. My cybernetics ought to cover most of it, yep. And what else? Cybernetics wedges. Okay. That's pretty good. Nice, that's perfect. They will have to pony up 27 drams. Nice. That's excellent. Let's put that on. Now that's just a direct upgrade. I love that. It has 4 armor value and 2 dodge value. And I've saved some weight. Just looking for other traders. I can't remember if there's another one or not. Oh, I think Sparafusel has some stuff. Greetings, Sparafusel. Your pistol is as fine an instrument as I have ever wielded. He smiles, raises a flat hand to his chin and lowers it in your direction. You're welcome. With a nod, Sparafusel waits for you to continue, keeping his eyes focused on your lips. Are you happy living in this cave, away from the sun and open sky? Sparafusel gives you a warm smile and a firm nod, pressing both pointers to their respective thumbs. He taps these finger circles together before his chest and rotates both hands in place until the smallest of his long fingers touch. Finally, he gestures toward the other Barathrumites working at their stations. You are happy you are with family? Sparafusel nods. Thank you for your clarity and patience, Tinker Friend. With a small smile of gratitude, Sparafusel taps his chin with a flat hand and lowers it toward you like a drawbridge. Awesome. So he has some mods, which is excellent. What do we have? Displacer. When powered, this weapon randomly teleports its target 1 to 4 tiles away on a successful hit. And gesticulating. This item grants 2 strength, but disallows the use of the floating nearby equipment slot. Oh, interesting. The hover sled, though. I want the hover sled. I'm gonna buy the hover sled. I love the hover sled. Beneath the metal shutter, a crystalline disc is grooved with macroscopic pits that encode data. Creates a hover sled. So, I'm gonna buy that. In trade, Sparafusel will accept a cybernetics wedge. Thank you, Sparafusel. Let us learn. Oh, I need to get Tinker too. How much does that cost? 200 SP. Okay. I will work towards that. Alright, I feel good about where we're at. Let's talk to Otho and see if he's ready. Numu, I've brought the decoded signal to Barathrum, and he's finished musing on it. We have instructions for you, journey friend. Are you ready to hear them? Yes. Barathrum needs you for an undertaking of great importance. You must journey to Omonporch, far to the north. There, the spindle stretches from earth to sky, Unfortunately, a troublesome merchant from the consortium of Phyta has relocated there and declared herself Earl of Omonporch. We need you to broker a deal so that we may lease control of the Spindle. Failing that, you'll need to dispose of the self-appointed Earl. Be careful on your approach to Omonporch, journey friend. So far east into the reaches of Cud, the Putus Templar lie in wait. Okay. Who are the Putus Templar? The Putus Templar, or the Sons and Daughters, as they call themselves, are an order of knights who claim descendancy from the Eaters, the ancient folk who wrought the chrome halls of Cud. Beware them, for while they despise all mutants, they harbor a special malice for Barathrum. Take care that you do not find yourself inside one of their slave pens. What is the purpose of this? That will be revealed to you in due time. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Here we go. New quest. The Earl of Omonporch. Travel north to the Spindle. Okay. Let's do that. And have Yotan to direct to come along. I believe these trollful are set to stay here. Oh. There we go, here they come. Okay. Let's head on out of here. Yotan and I have a mission. So, to the Spindle. Here lies the hollowed ground where the Spindle, a lengthless needle of Maya blue, ruptures the tomb-dressed earth and pierces the firmament. At the base is Omonporch. Through the umbrage of choking trees fly the 100 archways and buttresses of funerary monuments. They peer over marble arcades that roof the catacombs of the Eaters of Earth. Excellent. So we're going to head there. Let's make our way over. Ruins. Could be more spheroid. Always worth looking around. Not much. Let's clairvoyance. We have some mad poles. What is this? There's a corpse, but there's an item on it. I definitely want that. Okay, let's teleport. You take the weird artifact, polyhedral rings. Two-handed folded carbide battle axe. Awesome. So let's see what we grabbed. Weird artifact. Arc cannon with a chem cell. cables purled together form the barrel of a blast gun that fires along the cambered electromagnetic field lines. It's a heavy weapon. That's cool. Oh, and it was a book. The following is an excerpt from the travel diary of Kay Len Sandshell, who generously donated her leather-bound volumes to the monastery of the illustrious Heart of Chrome. May they remain forever preserved. Wow, I would love to read all of this. To the aspiring wanderer and votary of Carthax the athlete. Few vistas rouse the imagination like the coral spans and spongy buttresses of the Palladium Reef. I state that here, what's known as fact, that the great crumbling edifice is moated by Lake Hinnom and her algae blooms, that the east prattling soup brooks of the Rainbow Wood spill out from under their canopy of spores and onto the webbed feet of the white esh, and that from the north, too, mangroves line the shore and pierce their roots through the stubborn ground to drink the algal liqueur. So I've learned a piece of lore here. The Palladium Reef was once called Makom Id, the place outside itself. Okay. And I also got polyhedral rings. The hoops sport rhombic facets that reflect light at wavelengths between plum and quartz. I can wear it on my face. Awesome. It gives me some armor value, which is cool. Neat. Let's keep looking around here for any excess loot. A bloated pearl frog. Okay. Let's go. Let's continue on. To Omonporch. Here we are. Yotan and his family. Do a quick auto search. I like clairvoyance. Lets me see stuff. Alright. Well, I know I need to go north here along the path, so let's do that. Here we are. And here's the consortium here. Asphodel, Earl of Omonporch. Asphodel, called the Lovely, turns their tipping anthers at seductive angles. All the bright golds of the harvest sun and musa peel are garnishes to the frail beauty of Zir Petal. Z claims the aesthetic lineage of Hegel Rut, and from the argument flowers Zir claim to Omonporch and the entire great shade of the grove. I'm not sure how to read their pronouns. I'm assuming it's Z-Zim? Z-Zer? Z-Zer, yeah. Argument flowers, Zer claim, yeah. Or Zir, maybe. Well, our goal is to secure the spindle, so let's talk to Asphodel and see what Zer has to say. Welcome to Omonporch, traveler. Enjoy your visit to my earldom. Feast your eyes upon my tall and glorious spindle, take in the scent of roasted musa. Are you truly the Earl of Omonporch? Indubitably, for I have proclaimed it so. There was no Earl to tell me otherwise. Earl Asphodel, the Barathrumites request your permission to lease control of the spindle. Their inquiries into the past have led them here. Lease control of my spindle, you say? Well, well, that's a colossal request. There's no simple price I can assign to such a thing. Were I to grant such a request, you would owe me a great debt, you and several of your allies. So you say, how can I appease you? I will convene a council, the first council of Omonporch. Send word to 4 of your allied factions. Have them send delegates. Together, perhaps you can appease me. Okay. Convene the council then, I am willing. Come back in 3 days. Your thirst is mine, Asphodel. My water is yours. Okay. There was some good trade there, I like that. Live and drink. Cool. I'm going to have Yotan hang out here. Just stay here for now. To Ezra. So let's follow this sign and go west here. Do a quick search. No, I don't need to take things. Nope. A mural of Medates the First. Very cool. Okay. So there's some... Oh, here's the mayor. Mayor Hadas. Flower buds cluster in 6s across their time-maimed topaz bark and are ringed by glossy green leaves. They shoot up tall in defiance of millennia of wall shade, but their crown sags with weary softness, and their exposed roots trace the outline of a grassy salon. The grove's oldest tree, called the Hadas, welcomes you to their shadow. You are welcome in the village of Ezra, seedling. Sit with me and watch the sun breathe shadows over the day. You're a tree. It's a little rude, don't you think? I can tell that they're a tree. The carved reliefs here are either ancient. What is the history of this place? Ezra is more than tree old. It's stone old. Seedlings have lived here since our roots dreamed of joggling their fingers at the sky. They ate earth and belched freight at the stars, and this place was their stomach. Later, as the star tree died and they buried their dead under its roots, this was their funerary place. Now we nurse electric milk from the old and aching temple to turn our wheels and grind our seeds and grains. Now we are they. Star Tree, Mayor. Aye, the blue mother who breaks the sky. Those who eat called her Jaus, and those who wake called her Spindle. I'm looking for work, Mayor Hadass. Ezra is old and has long since cut a groove into the world and resides there in stillness and harmony. But Zotham the Penitent One is a seedling, new to the world, and he quakes at all the tensing the world does. Perhaps you can share in his angst. Go find him by the headstones for the dead. Live and drink, tall friend. Okay. Nice. Let's go find Zotham. Here's a graveyard. It must be nearby. In memory of Mula, died of mathematical causes. Dang, me too. Mummified by newly sentient beings. That's neat. Oh, this must be one of my previous characters. Here rests the body of Karuj Shorak Shwushitep, knocked over a fungicide grenade Mark II. Here he is. Zotham the Penitent. A man in the threadbare clothes of a tattered knight stands as if hewn from the trunk of a tree. Gnarled hands grip with more force than is needed for the task of standing at an unasked vigil. Live and drink, wayfarer. Cause no strife here, and we will have no quarrel. What are you doing here? I watch over the grave of Rebecca to atone for my deeds and to find my credo. Your credo? Yes. It is a rite of passage for the Mapengo people. A statement that inspires contemplation, discussion, and thought. An ideal credo has no single explanation or interpretation, and is meant to inspire contemplation in those who hear it. For this reason, it is considered rude among Mopango to ask the meaning of a credo. Someday, I will find mine. Who are the Mopango? Mopango are plated, digging creatures whose armor scales glow a pale white. They are contemplative, sociable, and mostly peaceful. They commune with the ancient objects, which is why a coterie of their kind lives in the tomb of the eaters. They are patient, even with rough-hewn wanderers such as we, but it's still not best to ask one to explain their credo. I need to enter the tomb of the eaters. Is your motivation just? Yes. Only those who pay their respects to the grave of Rebecca will know the way into the tomb. If you make it inside, the Mapengo will offer you solace and knowledge, and can tell you more about the tomb's contents. Who is Rebecca? Rebecca was a physician, an advisor to Reshef, until she lost his favor. When, after years of exile, she lost her voice and her life. She was buried here, an outsider unfit to be interred with the honored dead. So she rests here. I believe her proximity will help me find my credo. Live and drink, penitent one. The tomb of Rebecca. And killed in a duel over a water skin. So let's find Rebecca's tombstone. Here she is. Succumb to glot rot. You recover the mark of death of the late Sultanate. Excellent. So there, below, where it says succumb to glot rot, is the mark of death. And now I have recorded the mark for future use. And here is another merchant. Elahaj. Spools of hair are bunched under the frustrum of her habit. Her round cheeks are smeared with polyurethane and spindle dust, and her face is pulled low by the violence of her square jaw. Long, muscular forearms are tensed by the repeating pinching motion of tool manipulation. Her eyes are ultra keen and shine bright cyan, and her vision smoothly segues between her work and her surroundings. Traveler, put down your mangled trinkets and I'll repair them. Who are you? She gives you a hard stare. I am a daughter of exile, but you should call me Elahaj. Daughter of exile? Tinker nuns. The world sees fit to call us that, my sisters and me. Do you know the story told of Rebecca the Exile? She was a teacher to Reshef, but he excommunicated her from the Sultanate and banished her from the realm. To know her, I've chosen a life of unbelonging, and among my sisters, I have the honor of permanent residence by her gravesite. I'll tell you this, traveler, the shape of a society is visible only from the outside, and there is peace beyond a boundary. Who is the man camped near the graveyard? Zotham. I don't see utility in unkindness, but he's a fool. Were it that proximity to meekness made one meek, I have no use for a man who seeks salvation in the body of a dead woman. Fair point, Ela. What do you have for trade? A couple data disks here that I'm not super interested in. And I believe I can have Ela identify these items for me. Yeah. Oh, these are more cybernetics. Stasis Entangler. Well, an Ezra recoiler would be valuable, so I'm going to grab that in trade for... I have 290 drams of water. Take my copper nuggets, and I will pony up. Okay, that's good. Live and drink, Tinker. Got some books here I'm gonna read. You read one of the few legible excerpts from the elephantine spools in the Bright. Quote, "She is not so much for my chimeling Tao." Circuits could have 5th edition. Oh, it's you. You are more interested in how artists examine these phenomena and challenge orthodoxy through metaphors. Excellent. Looks like they changed the way books work. Who is this? 6 Shrew. Sharp leaves burst forth from a decorative pot like a geyser of verdure. They flit as with irritation and offense at every stimulus, an assumption that might seem like an overread if it weren't for the strong telepathic halo of frustration radiating from their leafy form. Frustrated 6 Shrew. Oh joy, another meat being. Please tell me you're here to buy something. You're being a bit rude. You're being a bit annoying, so I suppose both of us have our burdens to bear. Perhaps we should do some trading and move on with our lives, I am Numu. You are? I am 6 Shrew, a merchant from the consortium of Phyta, disinclined to waste your time on talkative strangers. I sell things, and you can buy them. I would in fact strongly encourage you to buy them, or be on your way. Is something the matter? Oh, I'm fine. I simply adore being assigned this stinking backwater Musa Grove after decades of service, unceremoniously dumped in an office next to a fleshy tinker who works day and night, making all manner of racket through the thinnest, most conductive walls ever crafted. What is it humans say? Living the dream? Yes, I am living the dream. Let's see what you have to trade. 6 Shrew, get out of your leaves. Ooh, ogre fur cloak. That's actually nice. Gives good resistances. And toughness, which is cool. Fidget cell is nice. Oh, here we go. A fullerite dagger, I want that. Let's look at this. Painted axe. For a piece of history here. Very good. And some trade goods. Okay. Take my overalls and my gloves. Could take the battle axe I picked up. That'll be good. Okay. What else is there? Who else is here to talk to? We have Warden 1FF, reprogrammed conservator. Stuck to their rind of mirrored chrome sequins are 2 separate ecologies, the crispy dead growths of the inner tomb and the verdurous molt of grove life. As the years spin by and the Colossus adjusts to the sun-drenched outer world, the latter consumes the former. Out of an oculus pours a scanning cone of mosaic light. It's unclear if they regard you as an interloper, but they take no aggressive action. Your thirst is mine, Warden. Here's some oil. I am now loved by the Fellowship of Wardens. Excellent. Okay, that's good. I have secrets to share. I can ask Warden 1FF to join me. Is there anything to trade? No. I am considering asking this warden to join me. I don't need to be loved by the wardens. Yeah, join me. I'm now favored, and warden joins me. Excellent. I hope that means that Jotun is still beguiled. I'm not sure if I can have more than one follower like this. Let's go see. Let's see if Jotun is getting into trouble. Nope, still friends. All right. So now we have a veritable crew. Warden, you stick with me. Can I change the follow distance? Close. So let's finish exploring Omonporch here. You can't unlock the life gate. Patina have transformed the cyclopean bronze doors into great shelves of sea foam and coral. The theater of life is depicted on the panels in high relief. Palm leaves lift pyramids into the star-ribboned sky, and water pours over the lip of an oiniko. Lovers yoke across the frieze, and goats chew copper cud on the cornices. Boy, I've never seen that word before. Oinoko, Oinocho. I'm gonna have to write that one down and look it up. Oh, let's make a camp. We'll make a camp right over here. Off the road. Or off the path anyways. Okay. What else is around here? Not much. Oh, look at that. On the other side of this wall is a shaft. And some graffiti. I could teleport over there. Deathgate. Lyrical death is depicted on the panels in high relief. Chained cables lift inverted pyramids through a calcified village. Gaseous fire and vaults of brine. Skeleton harpists traipse across the frieze, and goats chew copper bones on the cornices. Okay. Anything else around here worth examining? What was nearby? The clubs of Sharkakish. Okay. Well, let's go there and see. I completed a quest. Oh. Oh, Red Death Dakas. That's right. I forgot the areas around Omonporch have hostile trees. Inverted hands are soaked in the blood of fauna whose minds were tricked by the patterned bunches of its unbananas. Its fronds are stiffer than its look's sake. Red Death Dakas are dangerous. I don't want to be here to deal with them. Oh dear. And we have Cyclopean gibbons around. Long fur-dressed limbs spring his slender frame across the brachiated world. One eye breaks the plane of his naked face. A lack of depth perception might inhibit his throwing efficacy, were he not able to triangulate a target with his duplicates. A lot of stuff going on here. I don't want to get involved in this, so I'm going back to Omonporch. And what's this? Oh yeah, let's fill out some history by looking at these statues. This is an Adi. Spindle glitter rained from heaven and sowed the holoptic valley of the Adi's eye. It sprouted gluttonous molecules that sucked the hue from the bug's head, chest, and wings. It unrendered the Adi and left it to flit from leaf to leaf, half blind and dirgeful. Cool. It's a very important place, this. Okay. Well, the consortium of Phyta is convening a council to decide on the fate of Omonporch and Asphodel's place as Earl. So, I think that's going to do it for me today. Next time we can allow for the convention to occur and move forward. So let's whip up another meal, do a final look through our things we haven't leveled up, and not much has changed. We're pretty close to level 17, which is exciting. Thank you for hanging out with me, friends. I hope you found this video relaxing. And next time, I hope we can enter the Tomb of Eaters and see what's inside together. Stay safe and live and drink.